Hey guys, welcome to our YouTube tutorial. I hope you're having a great day. How's your day going? And hope it's productive. We are going to be doing something simple today. It's a flower design I did for LeBron James. I love basketball so much, and that's why I just thought I had to do this and show you guys how I was able to achieve it. I know someone might just be reasoning like, how did I slant this text there? It's a very simple thing to do on pixellab. Let me just go ahead by selecting a text first. You achieve that through these two, through 3D rotate and perspective. These are the two ways you can actually slant a text, but I've been running away from these two perspectives simply because it's kind of, will I say, hard. But this 3D rotate is just a simple thing. Just you tap through the two and slant it, and it just goes the way you want it. But we are going to be learning through these two, that we are this perspective today. Let's jump into this design and let me show you guys how you can use that too. Having changed this to white, I will change the size to 10. I'll be using 1080 by 1350. After then, I'll start with the text LeBron. I'll just type that. Okay. The font, I'll be changing it. Is in my recent. This is it here. I will then increase the size. Okay, this is perfect. I will now then use the tool I showed you guys, this perspective tool. I will enable it. Then I will just use my hand, but before that, let me raise this text up. Then go over to the perspective tool, enable it. Then slant this here and the other here. Then this here. It's pretty easy to use. Maybe you might not find it funny when using it for the first time, but it's simple to use. Okay. Having aligned it very well with perspective 2, I'll bring in the image I'm going to be using, the main image to use for my gallery. This is the image. I will just increase it. I'll increase it a little bit, then drop this here. But I do not like something about this image, the texture of the image, and I'll be increasing I'll grade it a little on pixellab. I'll just go over to this color filters here. The saturation, you increase it, then the brightness, you reduce it, maybe by 19 or so. Okay, 8 is okay. Then the contrast, you increase it. It's perfect now. If you then copy this, let me just show you guys the differences and undo this stuff here. You see that this is the main one I brought in, and this is the one I graded at pixellab. You will then see the differences and know the one to choose. For me, I will just choose this. I will just delete this. Let me delete this. Now it's through this image I'm going to change the color of the librum. I'll be tapping the librum here and going to my color here. Though the color is already in my set here, but I will just show you guys how I was able to achieve this. The colors are already here, but the colors I just achieved it through the shirt. I chose the lighter part for this place. I chose the lighter part here. Okay, then the darker part, I chose it from the darker side of the image. So that was how I was able to achieve the color of the text, because the thing I wanted to achieve is this. If the direction of the text is going inside, it means that it's moving away from light, and that side has to be darker. So if you can have a close look, you see that this on here is darker and this side is lighter, just because I'm obeying the law of light. It sounds funny, but it's actually a thing. Let's move on. I'm importing another image to use, but before that let me complete the text to James done. So I'll be changing the font rather, to this drinking regular. Increasing the size is mandatory. After that, I will go through the same process of the perspective tool, because I said we are going to be dealing mostly on this tool today. I will just increase it to the size, to the path of the Libron. Having done that, let me just do a little touching. Having done that, just press your OK. But now the size looks big, we'll reduce it. Okay. Having changed the size, or having increased the size, we'll go over to our stroke. Then we'll choose a white color. Increasing it by maybe 5, 6 is okay. I do not like black, so I'll be changing the color of that text. The color is already here. That's it. I'll be taking this inside. Well, let me just reduce it. Okay. I'll reduce the stroke. It's kind of too big. That's perfect. Drag it a little down. After that, I will drag behind the LeBron James picture. I will lock everything so it doesn't move. I'll be importing another image. I'll be dropping at the back of the LeBron, back of the text, the whole text there. This is the image I'm going to be using. If you can have a close look, you will just see the designs. It's just like a house, something, just a building structure on it. That's just what I want to show at the background. That's all. And we'll go through the perspective tool again. Here, let's enable it. Then follow the path of the Libron. Let's reduce this here. Having done that, you increase the size, increase the vowel, and you drag it behind everything. Now you have to just still take it up a little. Okay. If you are seeing the little effect there, that's just all I wanted. Let's lock it. I'm importing another image of LeBron James. This is it here. I wouldn't want this one to just show because it will just be at the background. I will just keep this here. Reduce it a little. Then take it at the back, take it to the back. We reduce the opacity. Let's reduce it for okay. After that, I will just be importing another image of LeBron James still. I will just bring that from my gallery. This is the image, but this one will go into the text of the L here. This is how it's going to be. So I will be using my eraser tool to swipe out the place I don't want. I'll be doing this. Just use your hand to stroke it over. Just the white shirt only. Then that's it. I'll be increasing. Let me just reduce it. This is where it to be. Then I'll reduce the opacity. It's just like a texture to the text. That's all. Then I'll be locking it, locking everything. I'm done with the pictures. I will just finish it up with the text. LeBron James. LeBron. I'll bring this here. Change the color and the font also. To yellow. Increasing the size. Then the stroke also. White. 5 is okay. I'll be keeping this here. Then I'll copy this also and write the James. Then drop this here. Okay, that's perfect. Then I'll just write out a little thing, an acronym. GOAT. GOT. It means greatest of all times. If you don't know, I'll be dropping this here, changing the font also to it's already here, increasing it. Okay, this is how it to be. It's going to be here. Let me just use this position to put it well. Increase it a little bit. So if you want the resources I used, I'll be dropping a description on how you can get it. After then, I will just be importing a crown image to use. This is it here, but I'm not using this color. I'll change the color to something purple. I'll just crop out the one I want to use. Let me crop this out here. This will be at this side. I'll go into this color filters here by changing it to the one I want. Okay, that's perfect. Then I'll copy this and crop it again to the crown side. Okay, now this crown I'll sure reduce it. Let me lock this. I'll reduce this and put it in the position I want. Okay, this is where it's going to be. Finishing this design, I will just bring in Lakers logo. This is it here. I will just increase it, then slant it, then just place it here. So that is how we're able to arrive at this. We did this together. You saw how I was able to achieve this. So if you are on my YouTube channel for the first time, like, share and subscribe, and see you guys in the next video. So after this, you just lock your everything and save them to your gallery. Save it as ultra always to keep its sharpness, and see you guys in the next video. Thanks.